To our other big story of the day, it was almost exactly 6 months ago when 23-year-old Chandler Halderson reported his parents missing from their Windsor home. A couple days later, he was arrested and eventually charged in both of their deaths. Parts of their bodies were found scattered across Dane County. Today, months later, we heard opening statements from both the defense and the prosecution. And this afternoon, Chandler's brother Mitchell took the stand. Our Brad Hamilton joins us now with a breakdown of how today played out. Brad?
Eric, in those opening statements, we heard from the prosecution for over an hour, while the defense took about 10 minutes. We also heard from Halderson's brother, who took the stand in an emotional first day of trial. A first day of testimony beginning with promises.
You get one trial in the United States of America, and I have to do it right.
Dane County Assistant DA William Brown promising to be fair, but guaranteeing that this could be a long and difficult 3 weeks.
He cut up their bodies with axes and saws and knives. And he didn't even give them the dignity of having a funeral or even a final resting place in one piece or together.
But in her opening statements, defense attorney Catherine Dorrell asked the jury to promise her something.
Facts, laws, and rules, plus logic. That's your role here as a juror. Don't assume anything.
The prosecution laid out a web of lies about education, employment, and fake jobs, all strung together by the 23-year-old Halderson and culminating with his father discovering some of these lies. July 1st, forensics show that Bart was shot in the back.
My name is Mitchell-Halderson.
Halderson's only sibling, Mitchell, was one of the first witnesses after opening statements, describing a limited personal relationship, mainly connecting through video games.
What sort of video games did you play?
Wide array, but generally first-person shooter games.
Mitchell told the defense that he wasn't initially too worried about his parents not coming home from a trip to their cabin, but that changed when Chandler told him he was worried.
My mom would reach out any chance she could, so she would have told me.
His testimony also revealed a $1 million insurance policy.
Their policies listed each other as primary, but then yes, also my brother was listed in the same line as I was.
And Mitchell, did you have anything to do with your parents being missing?
I did not.
Going missing?
No.
Near the end of the day, Krister Halderson's best friend testifying that Chandler's supposed concerns over his parents never reached her.
Did Chandler reach out to you at all for assistance during the July 4th weekend?
No.
At any point, did he reach out to you to tell you his parents were missing?
No.
No further questions.
The Halderson trial will continue tomorrow morning at 8:30.
We will continue to follow it closely. Brad Hamilton reporting tonight. Brad, thank you. We'll cover this case extensively on air and online. Tomorrow we will once again live stream it so you can watch as it plays out. And before that happens, we'll have an updated recap on what to expect in day 2 of testimony again tomorrow on News 3 Now this morning. And to get a more in-depth look at the trial, see the timeline of the case, watch it live, head to channel3000.com, click on the Halderson Trial tab, or download our free News 3 Now app.